keep. And that's where
He
you and I
does.
have a disconnect.
He has people, then he kicks them out, then he has them back, then he kicks them out, and he has them. So his standards are very high. Let's not forget, his standards are high, but my friends stay the same. All the people that I roll with on YouTube, that doesn't change, but rarely. And Scotty is a rare occasion. But with him, it's like a fucking revolving door.
Yeah, you never know, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm like, I thought he hated that stupid bitch. Oh, he hates her again. Well, he likes her? Like, what? Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's all he does.
In my life, who doesn't have standards for who they keep in their lives. Also, you don't have a very high level of loyalty. You say you do, but you don't really, right? Right.
Okay.
But so you and I were friends for a long time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in that vein, then, if someone was coming at me,
that's not true at all.
If someone was,
not true.
If someone was coming at me in a certain way, doxing my family, coming at me in a slanderous way, whatever the fuck, a loyal person would dump those people who are doing that shit, who are obviously speaking lies, and just dump them and then take my side. Correct? That's what a loyal person would do.
But the whole reason why this happened had nothing to do with you being
deflect, Lauren. Answer the question.
No, you're talking about something after the fact. That's not why all of this started. It started because JT came on my panel on Memorial Day weekend and called you gay. That's what happened.
I remember that.
I'm not deflecting. You're trying to rewrite history.
Am
I telling your story any different, Andy?
Nope. I was there for that.
Should I?
But I expect no less from you, Lauren.
No, I'll answer you.
I remember that clearly because I remember I was like, "Whoa, Lauren, what the fuck?" And it's not the first time he had done that.
I hang with people while I'm friends with him. I let people dox him and his parents and all this. So you're rewriting history. That's not how it happened at all. Mm-hmm. Like something very small you made really fucking huge.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because at that time I would still go to his channel and I would hang out, and then when I started seeing a pattern, I was like, yeah, I think I'm out, and then he did that to you, and then he did that to me. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna talk bad about him. I just stopped going.
Well, so his idea of loyalty is being loyal to him and him only. And I've said this like 3 times now. So I have 2 friends that I'm loyal to that get into a beef over something that has nothing to do with me, mind you. So if you demand this loyalty from me you want me to, turn my back on this other person, I'm still disloyal. You know what I mean? Like you preach disloyalty, but it's just for your benefit, and that's fucked up. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. And call me a fence rider or whatever the fuck. At least I'm still loyal to my friends. So, but if I find something fucked up about them, and I'm like, okay, go fuck yourself, then that's whatever. But I'm not gonna turn on my friends just because you have a beef with them. That's just his thing. He wants you to choose. And Jamie's always had this weird he thinks that we're competing against something. And I think I even said that because he starts talking about my numbers and like when I had Mrs. Portland up a couple months ago, he stopped his stream and came over to mine and got on my panel.
I remember that. That.
Why? Yeah. Like, I'm not interfering with yours. Go do your thing, boy.
I'm the other way around. I just like having my stream small, where I can, where I can talk to everybody on my panel. Like when G Mangles is like, Andy, get up here. I don't like it.
I love G Mangles. Oh, I need to go see him. I saw him the other day.
I like hanging out with him, but then he'll have like 8 people on his panel, and that's too much for me. It's too much for me. And then like when there's like 100 or 200 people in chat and the chat's flying, it's hard to keep up. So I'd rather I like smaller channels. That's why I like going to like Shivs or something, you know what I mean? That the channels are small, we could just interact with chat and just have a good time,
Your question is a hypothetical because that's not what happened. You were called gay. I said, no, he's not. And you got pissed because I didn't defend you to the death. That's what it was. Because I'm not going to be put in the middle of your. And I told you
say, well, here's the thing, Lauren. You say you're a loyal person, correct?
Right. So why do I need to be in the middle of your argument with somebody
but
else?
here's the thing.
That doesn't make you very loyal, actually.
But here's the thing, Warren. It's not my argument. You realize that
I've never been friends with Matt. I've never been friends with that person, Money Mike. That's not true.
Okay. Yeah. She wasn't friends with him.
Never.
I'll say that she wasn't friends with him.
It's funny, like if somebody goes on your panel and be like, "Hey, Cruz, gay, and he's gay," and I'm there, I'm like, okay, like I'm not gonna like. What can I do? Like, what can I do? What can I do to prove to you that I'm not? You know what I mean? Do you want me to have sex with a woman like right in front of you or something? Because like, what can somebody do in that situation on you? Okay, over and over and over and over. It's like, what the hell, dude? Like what did he expect you to do in that situation?
He says that that if I was a true friend, I would have dropped him. But here's the other thing, and I forgot to mention this. He actually became friends with JT after this. Like after we stopped being friends, JT started chumming it up and being on panels together and being in all these private beta bitch sneaky shit Facebook groups and shit. Oh yeah, they were friends. Like, he's literally the reason why all this shit is kicked off and you're friends with him now? Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. I forgot to mention that to him.
That's crazy when that shit like that happens, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I did not know that ODM was dead, and he already said that. And true facts. He's saying facts. No, I really thought he was dead.
Yeah. So again, I'm just
Wendy can even tell you that, but it doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. Devastated for a fucking
honestly,
week.
I don't care either. I only came on here because Wendy paid me to be here. So I figured if I'm going to be on here,
there you go. There's number one, Gigi, or number two.
He actually said it. Now, how much did he get paid?
Like, I think he says it. I think he says it.
If Wendy were to come to me and say, "Hey, Andy, I'll give you $20," I'll be, no, Wendy, it's fine. You don't gotta pay me to be here. I'll just come. It's Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
Then, why not just talk about some shit? Correct?
Sure, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, like, if someone came on my panel who was just a piece of shit and it was lying about you, I'd probably just kick him off. Like, if we were friends, like in this hypothetical situation, let's say back in time when we were friends, if they came on a panel just talking endless shit about you, I would just kick them off.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of person I am. You're not that person. Yep. You let the person on just say whatever the fuck they want. You don't
Jamie,
care.
he was
and it's the same
gay.
thing. And hold on.
It's like it's not a big deal.
You mean like the time that he started disrespecting my friend Makeup Mobster and I immediately kicked him out?
Yeah, well, that's what I should have done. I mean, I did you see JT wasn't even that. He just was calling him gay. It wasn't like he was screaming it or anything.
There's a difference, though. He already knew that they already had beef, right? JT and him, right?
Yeah, they didn't like each other.
Okay. Makeup Mobster didn't know who the hell he was. It was his first time meeting her. And that's how he treated her. That's why I kicked him off. Now, if he would have had beef with her or somebody on my panel, then I would have like explored it more. Like, hey, what's going on? Why are you guys fighting? Do you want to have it out here? Boom, boom, let's go. But he didn't know who the fuck she was, and he just started going in on her. That immediate ejection. I'm not having that.
No, he wouldn't kick him off. Mm-hmm. There's been all kinds of shit talked about me on his stream, so there's that. Whatever.
Mm.
It's the same thing that happened with Paul. Do you recall that?
Hmm. Oh, I know. I can't believe he's bringing up this shit that I could just fucking nail him.
This guy came on your panel, this Abe guy, right? Talks a whole.
Holy shit, Jojo, is that true? Rebel got paid $1,000 by Ross Khan last night to go on his panel. Greedy motherfucker untold him to donate it to a mental health facility. Pigs will fly out in their ass before he does that. Yeah, he's
okay. Wait, before you tell he's talking about Paul now, right? Okay, so Paul was like a ride or die. I mean, he was solid. He like anybody that talks shit about me, Paul would be right there and to fuck you up, Well, one night we had a panel. I don't know if you were there, Andy, but we were we were in a discussion, and we were actually deep in a discussion, and Abe was talking, and Paul was drunk coming up, and he changed the subject completely, and everybody on panel was like, who the fuck's this dude? Well, Paul kept talking over everybody, and you know how it is.
Yeah.
And so Abe's like, hey, who the fuck are you? And then he starts screaming in Abe's voice, and he's like, who the fuck are you, dude? Why are you here? Blah, blah, blah. Why am I going to say something? I mean, even though I wouldn't yell at my friend, I kind of agree. You just came up and like derailed the whole show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because I didn't defend Paul, I'm a terrible person. But even after Abe yelled at him, Paul was still loyal. Jamie, it took Jamie like 4 weeks in a row to show Paul all of these clips and to remind Paul how evil of a friend I was. And Paul would be like, Jamie, I'm still not going to turn on her. He did all this shit live. And then finally the last week he got Paul to cry on a panel because his feelings were hurt, and we have not been friends since.
Jesus Christ.
Brutal, tell me if I'm wrong. Is that those events wrong in any way, shape, or form?
You didn't stop it, right?
Because
you let it go on.
Man,
let it go on.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
wouldn't do the same thing,
Paul,
really?
I literally showed Paul shit. Like, wow, you didn't defend me at all, right? And so that's why Paul stopped being friends with you. So you see how maybe
Paul stopped being friends because you had to keep showing him clips to try to turn him. See?
No, I only showed that one clip.
I only showed him one clip. It took you guys weeks to convince him to turn on me.
Maybe like
it took him weeks.
Have like something to maybe look in. Do you ever consider that you have to look inward occasionally and think maybe you're the problem? Do you ever? Or are you just always perfect, Lauren?
Who said? When do I come across as perfect in every way?
See you like accepting any accountability for anything you do out here, ever. You seem to never make mistakes.
Say that again. I didn't hear the last part. What?
You seem to never make mistakes, right?
I've never said that. Yeah, I made a huge one.
Where's your accountability for being disloyal to your friends?
Wow.
You don't have it.
No, I don't.
So there because you go. Let's just be real about it. You're not like this guy was dogging
you out. And again,
no. I didn't say you were dogging me out.
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
I didn't say you were dogging me out. I'm saying that you don't have a.
No, he acted like JT was dogging him out, not me.
You let literally anyone on your panel to talk as much shit as they want about your friends.
It's a banging channel.
Care. And that's kind of signals a low level of loyalty in you.
I mean, why would I have to defend you though? I mean, you're a man, right? I mean, why would I
rest my case. Yeah, you're defaulting to gender, which is No,
I'm not. It's not just defaulting to gender. It's just it's I'm adding
to it.
Gender
has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it.
JoJo's Lycan. I'm not moving the goalpost. We come from a community where half of the people were MGTOW at some point.
You're just not a loyal person.
That's not true. That's not true. So, but I surround myself with all these bad people.
The block bottom, that's Lycan Legion.
JoJo knows who he used to be friends with, but I haven't turned on him. So there's that.
But see, these people turn on me for no reason. Do you understand that? Or because they were jealous, or they wanted some attention, or something, or they're fucking crazy. I never did anything to these fucking weirdos.
Nothing, Siren. I apologize. It has nothing to do with it. It doesn't.
Right, exactly. There's nothing. I swear.
See, I just took accountability. You see how that works?
Good job. See, you should do more of that.
Oh, I do. Trust me. You're just not watching, apparently.
I don't watch everything you do, Lauren. I occasionally catch some things.
Everything a little bit ago. He did. I don't know if you missed it, but he did. 100%. So again, and then let's see. So
let me ask you a question, okay?
Okay. So you want to throw everything at me, and I can't throw any of yours.
For the sake of argument, that I was friendly with the Canadian guy.
Okay. You were for a spell.
Sure. So were you? Okay.
No. Oh,
yes.
It's so funny how the Canadian guys hanging out with a bunch losers.
There was one stream that I did like maybe a year or two ago where I said, I don't have any beef with Shangy. I'm like, everything's cool. Like I was trying to keep it civil. He's referring to that. Like I was cool and chummy with Shangy. Never, never.
You just didn't. Look, that guy's a real lifer. He will come to your real life. Like, what part of it doesn't he understand? You know what I mean? When someone's coming at you like that, you just fucking want to play it cool, you know? He fucked with your life kind of hard, didn't he?
He still is.
Yeah, he still is.
Yes, I remember you stuck up. Sarah probably has that clip all ready to play.
Wait, which one?
The one where you were sticking up for him and saying like you don't have a beef with him and you're cool with him.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
right. One stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yes,
anyway,
I did. Yeah.
Anyway, so let's say I had that guy on my panel and he was talking a whole bunch of shit about you and I did nothing to stop it. What would you think?
Well, now I wouldn't really care.
Okay, let's transport back in time.
Oh my God.
To like when we were friends. Would you
You can't compare this stuff, Jamie. You can't, because you were friends with these people too. And I didn't want to be in the middle of it. And you just can't accept that I didn't want to be in the middle of the beef.
Hold on. I was never friends. You talking about with the Canadian guy?
No, but he shouldn't be compared to.
I was never friends with that guy. Never.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But oh my God. The people that I associate with that you're trying to get at, you were friends with at one time. We were never friends with him.
Hold on. Get at?
Huh? I didn't mean to say that. I don't know. I was like, what did I say? No, you used to be friends with these people. What did I say? I didn't mean get at. If I said get at, I didn't mean that. Yeah, you used to be friends with these people. So that I am still friends with.
Well, I used to be friends with people I thought were genuine, and they turned out to not be genuine people.
But you had them back again, right? So but using him as an example doesn't really work for me because
the point
you
is,
and I, either one have been friends with him.
Okay, listen, it actually is a perfect example because I wasn't really friends with that JT douchebag on your panel either.
Yes, you fucking was. That's why I'm like, okay, you won't lie about that too, and if I can. Everybody knows. It's not like I got to confront him or call him on it. Everybody knows. Back, I would do it differently because of the person he is. So I do admit that. But what happened after is more on you. Because you did some pretty fucked up shit just because I didn't defend you and say, oh, I was like, JT, he's not gay. Come on. And he just kept saying it like, okay, you're showing your character. It's not hurting Jamie. You're making yourself look like a jackass. You didn't see it that way. You just saw it as Lauren's not defending me.
Exactly. Like, let's say me, you, and I don't know. Let's say the idiot Rex. If we're on a panel together and he's calling me all these names and shit, I'm not going to be like, Lauren, defend me. No, I just either fight with them or just laugh it off because just fucking words. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be put in that position to defend a friend like that. If he's got a mouth, he can defend himself. He's a big boy. You know.
But what you did after,
the fact that you kept that guy on the panel was enough.
They told you.
You shouldn't have a platform to speak.
I agree with him now. With you now. I totally agree.
Well, you understand now that was a mistake.
Totally. Yes. Yeah. With him, yes, absolutely. The fucking grass.
So do you then think that maybe it's possible that there's other people you shouldn't platform either? Maybe you don't have the correct foresight to see at this point?
No. I mean, no.
See, and this is also another problem.
But I keep my circle small now. I don't keep it large anymore.
Well, here's the thing. You know, a circle of douchebags is still a circle of douchebags, is it not?
They're my friends.
I mean, if you circle the fucking toilet with a bunch of turds, it's still a bunch of turds, is it not?
It's funny. We still have people that like both of us. So, I mean, you're just calling those people that too. What do you think?
Let me ask you a question. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks.
Let's say I don't think you take that serious anymore. So this is kind of interesting for me.
Let's say you had a super obsessive stalker that
I do
consistently death threatened you every day, stalked you around.
Doesn't death threat me,
every chat you went to, every stream you went to.
Okay. No, the feeling. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would you consider that person to be a insane menace that would be someone you don't want to platform?
Yes.
Okay, then. So we are in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
So there is someone who you are friends with who does that to me on a daily basis. Do you understand?
Jesus.
What's he talking about?
ODN.
Oh.
Everybody's ODN.